Alright, welcome back. So Devon here again, and today we'll be going over how to access charts as well as how to place orders on the mobile app. Now, in our previous video, we would have created a watch list and we added SoFi to our watch list. So we'll be going onto the chart here, and there are two ways you can go onto the chart. You can either hold down on the stock and press charts, or you could just press the stock and it would just bring up the chart. So the first thing is the default time frame that it is on is the 1 day, the daily time frame. And to open up the list of time frames, you're going to go here and press the arrow and you see your list of time frames. Now, these time frames are predetermined. You cannot modify or edit a time frame or add a time frame. You will have to work with the time frame that is available on the platform. Now, the lowest time frame is 1 minute and the highest time frame is up to a month. Now, we're going to be using a 5 minute time frame, seeing that we're intraday trading. And here we have SoFi, which is currently not doing anything right now because the stock is it's currently aftermarket. Now here we have SoFi, right? And we have SoFi on a 5 minute time frame. Now let us say we wanted to place an order on SoFi on this chart here. This icon here at the top, like a shopping cart with a plus sign in it, we could press on it and it opens up a order entry window. Now that order entry window, it pops up and we can go ahead and enter our parameters or what we would want to place. Now let's say I wanted to place 100 shares of SoFi. The quantity is 100 and the order type, I could select the order type here is limit. So once I select the drop down, you have a list. So you have your market order, limit order, stop, stop limit, and trailing stop order, right? And for the validity, we're going to stick with the limit order. You can select whichever order type that you want to use. We're going to use good till cancel. Now you have two options for the validity. For the validity, you have the day and you have the GTC, and we'll be using the GTC, good till cancel. And then we have our limit price, which is $27.75. Now let us say we wanted to put on a buy order, it will fill us at that once the price is at 27.75 or lower, right? So that is the price that we want, and you could put the price or set the parameter or the specific price that you want when you place your limit price. Now, if you were, let's say you wanted to use a market order, you would just select the drop down. That's with the order type, and you could select market order, and there would be no price because it would just fill at the best available market price that you want at that time. Now, let's go back onto limit here, and once we have the limit and we have the price that we want, we could either, for the SL price, which is the stop loss price, we check this little circle here. And once we check that little circle, we will see it pops up with a price of 27.74. But let's say I want it to be 75 cents away from the entry, I could put it at $27. So once the price moves 75 cents from entry, then a stop loss will be triggered, right? So that's if you want to open the trade with a stop loss, and you could set your stop loss to what you want it to be, the price that you want. Now the take profit works the same way. You would press the take profit there, the TP price, and you could, let's say, put it at, let's say, 27. Let's put it at 28. 28.25. And your price will be, your take profit price would be 28.25, right? And then we could basically, which is what, 50 cents away from your entry price once you check that. So you can, if you wanted to open with a bracket order, you can check both of those. So it now has a stop loss, your limit price, along with your take profit price. And if you want to set the trailing offset, so that's a trailing stop offset, it's set to ticks. You could set, well, it'll be a hundred ticks for $1. So every time the price moved by $100, but given that we're basically working with cents here, we could just put it at like say 50 ticks. So every time it moves by 50, it will basically, your trailing stop would just move up if you want that to be checked. Now we can uncheck these, and the same principle will work if you wanted to short a stock. So that is how you would place an order from the chart. Now if you want to remove that, you could just press that icon again and it will remove it, right? So the next thing we'll be looking at on the chart here is the next icon after the order entry is this little pen icon here. And what this little pen icon does is once you press it, it allows you to do drawings on the chart. Whatever drawing you want. So you have the Fibonacci retracement, the Fibonacci expansion, and you press the plus sign and it adds it to the chart. And this one here is the indicators. So once you press that option, that's the third one in the line, it's the indicators option. It will bring up the list of available indicators that we have: volume indicator, volatility indicator, trend indicator, oscillators, moving averages, or whichever option that you would want to choose. And this, what we're seeing here on the chart, this orange line with the horizontal and the vertical line, once we move that around here, this fourth option is how we get that. Press it, it removes it. Press it, it adds it. Right? If you want to see the date and the specific time as well as the price that we would want to map out. And if we wanted to see details on the stock, this option here, this one, once you press that, let's press that arrow, press it again, we would see the information on that stock, on that candle. So the open price for the candle, the number of volume that has been traded for the day, and so forth, right? So basically that is majority of the information that you'll be doing on the chart. And if you wanted to search a stock, so you want to change the stock on the chart, you could press the search icon here, the magnifying glass, and you could just select it and it would select the stock that you want or search for the stock that you want, and it will change that specific stock. Now, if you wanted to, select the watch list that was selected the stock from was the SoFi watch list, the one that we created. We could just press this icon here and select, go back to it, press it, OK. And that stock has been added to the watch list. Now, if we go back, we notice that there are two stocks that are now added to the watch list. Now, once you press that stock, it opens back the chart and voila. So that is basically all the details as it relates to the chart on the mobile device. And yeah, so basically it's very comprehensive. And once you use the chart order entry, it can be very convenient for traders who are on the go, and it's very easy to understand. And you can always come back to these videos if you need to get an understanding of how to modify the chart or place an order on the chart. Thank you for taking the time out to watch this video.